It's Tristan here at Tristan's Tank. So this video is not your average fun video. It's a really sad video actually. I've been dealing with ick in my aquarium ever since I brought back those black neon tetras that I got from PetSmart as a gift. I brought back 11 black neon tetras, and I currently only have 7 left. The ick has attacked them, and it also attacked one of my zebra danios, and I lost him last night. It was very sad. I tried treating it with heat. That only seemed to make it worse. Even after I got the temperature up to 86, I kept losing fish progressively. So I've lost 4 of the black neons and 1 of my zebra danios. Fortunately, the other zebra danios aren't showing signs of. They're not showing signs of ick yet. And the mollies aren't showing any signs of ick either. But yeah. So right now I'm just hoping that these guys can. Make it. I didn't want to use chemicals, but I'm starting to treat with IckX, and we'll see if that works. I'm really hoping that it'll work, and I'm hoping also that the IckX isn't going to be bad for my plants or for Gary the snail, which I haven't seen Gary today. Not entirely sure where he is. He's in there somewhere. But yeah, I'm documenting this journey with ick. It's not an experience that any aquarium keeper or any fish keeper wants to. It's not an experience that any fish keeper wants to go through, but it's an experience that almost every single fish keeper has gone through. I've gone through it before. When it happens, and it's often from my experience, which isn't a lot, it's often as a result of stress and poor water quality. I know for a fact that it's not water quality in this case because I have a ton of plants, and I've also been checking my parameters and everything. There's no excess phosphates, no excess nitrogen or ammonia or anything in there. This is clean water. I do my weekly 25% water changes, even though I probably don't need to. So it's probably the stress of moving for these black tetras, the black neon tetras. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do at this moment. I'm just going to treat with IckX and see where that gets us. I went back to Petco where I got the fish, and I was gonna see if they would hold the rest of the black neon tetras that they had for me, because they do have a warranty on fish. I just didn't want to bring them home to an ick-infested tank. Now I did start treating the tank with IckX, which I'm hoping will do some good. I've also been treating with API General Cure, because these are new fish, and I do want to make sure that they're free of parasites and such. And so far, since I started treatment 2 days ago, I haven't lost any fish. So as it stands, Petco did not want to hold the fish for me, so I had to bring them home today, which is fine. Most people would say I shouldn't have brought fish into an ick-infested tank, but I've already been treating this tank, and I'm continuing to treat it at least until 4 days after I see, at least until like 4 or 5 days after after the last ick spot is gone. So at the moment, it is only the tetras that have the ick. I did lose one of the zebra danios, so as it stands right now, I have 10 of the black neon tetras. They're all schooling really well together. And I also have 3 zebra danios. And because there's only 3 of them, they've started to get a little bit aggressive. If I'm not mistaken, I am witnessing an ick spot drop off of a fish. Wow. So, on Saturday, hopefully most of this ick will have been gone. I'll still be treating a little bit after that, but yeah, hopefully that'll take care of it. Right, so we currently have 10 black neon tetras alive and thriving in the tank, along with the other fish in the tank. We have the 3 mollies and the 3 zebra danios. There's ick in the tank. I'm noticing for the first time a couple ick spots on Philip, which is not good, but medicine should be able to cure that without any problems. Now, I'm not noticing any ick on any of the other fish besides the tetras, except for maybe a little bit on Philip's tail. But hopefully the medicine will be able to combat that. Here's hoping.
I've been treating with Ick-X in this tank since Wednesday. And I haven't lost any fish since I started treating with the Ick-X, but it still looks like some of the fish have ick. And it is possible that I lost one of the black neon tetras because I can only find 9, but it's been like that for the past couple days and I always find the 10th one. So he's probably hiding in there somewhere. He's probably not very happy because I have the temperature cranked up to 85 and I have chemicals in the water to treat them. But yeah, I've been treating every 24 hours with a 30% water change and 10 milliliters of Ick-X because it's 5 milliliters for every 10 gallons. Now I know there's not actually 20 gallons of water in this 20-gallon aquarium because of, you know, rocks and decorations and plants and substrate and all that. But I haven't lost any fish and I don't think it's really an overdose. It seems to be working fine. I am hoping that after another 5 days or so there will be no more ick in here and I will be home free and, you know, but I'll give you guys an update on that next week. So that's the end of the video, guys. Ick is never an easy thing to deal with. Let me know in the comments what were your worst experiences with ick in your fish tanks. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, and if you think your friends will enjoy this video too, maybe somebody who has been dealing with ick in their tanks and they need a little bit of encouragement, please do share this video. Also, let me know in the comments any suggestions or ideas for future videos or requests or whatever you want. I reply to almost every comment. I don't think there's been a comment I haven't replied to yet. If there is, let me know and I will remedy that momentarily. If you haven't already subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Make sure that you're set to receive all notifications. That way you'll know if I go on a live stream, which I haven't done before yet, and you'll also know if I post videos, which is every Monday around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, I know that I'm going to probably get some comments telling me that, well, it's my fault that I got ick and that I should have quarantined the new fish that had ick, especially if I knew that they had ick. I should have quarantined them instead of just putting them into my tank. Well, you're right, but when you're in college and keeping fish, you often can't afford the luxury of having a separate tank or a separate container of sorts to quarantine fish in. I wish I did, because that would be a lot easier, but I don't. So these are the things I have to deal with when I'm unable to quarantine. In the future, I'm probably going to be doing what Corey from Aquarium Co-op does, and that's preemptively treat all new fish with his trio of meds, which is API General Cure, ICX, and erythromycin, which is antibacterial. So in the future, I'll probably do that. We live and learn, and I guess you learn something every day, and especially on this journey of fish keeping, we learn something new all the time. Ick is not fun to deal with. Let me just tell you that. If you keep fish, you know that ick is not fun to deal with. So next week, I have another video coming out that'll be a lot more upbeat and more fun. You'll also get an update about what's happening with the ick in my tank, but the main video next week is actually going to be me helping my friend Bravon set up a brand new fish tank. Now, he's never kept his own fish before, and he lives right across the hall from me in the dormitory. I've actually been able to get one of my close friends, into keeping fish in college, and that's really exciting for me. So be sure to tune in for that next week. And as always, keep fish and study on.